Surprise, surprise, the king is back, motherfucker. The kid is back, man. What's poppin'? Did y'all miss me? Huh? We back to our regularly scheduled programming. Y'all gonna get this work. Now I can see who's shooters. You know, I got my regular internet speeds. We gonna talk about it. I'm back in the lab. Yeah. You know, I'm not on another time zone, so I am tired still. I haven't slept. But, you know, it just feels good to be back. Smash the like button. We about to talk about it. I'm hearing a lot. Let your boy Ego put his bid in. Can I put my 2 cents? Can I say my piece? Huh? This boxing game? I'm sick of the commotion. Cut the malarkey. We working. I want a piece of that. I need to get a piece. Y'all ain't awake enough. Listen. Roll call. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? I'm back in Cali. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Let's get it. Let's do the roll call. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Hey. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me where you at? Where you at? Where you from? New Orleans in the building one time. BK on the grind. New Jersey. Shout out to New York. Vegas up in here. Brooklyn. Shout out to Redding, California. 530 Harlem World. Come on. Shout out to Omaha. Yeah, New York in here heavy. 504. Them 504 hot boys. Philly, BX, Montreal, Queens, Chicago, Garfield Park Boxing, Oakland, California, Detroit. Roll Tide. Shout out to Alabama. Toronto by way of Brooklyn. Oh, we going fast. Omaha, 402. Akron to Vegas. PA 717. BK in the building one time. Lancaster, Texas. VA. Damn, BX Queens and BK in here. Damn, that's what I'm saying. This is like a New York stream. Yo, word to Miz. This is a New York stream, God. Like, we in here thick in New York. Shout out to DMV, Santa Maria, New Zealand. DeBow, 208, 504, in here deep. Shout out to New Orleans, Regis Prograis, Lil Wayne, you know. 718, Hulk smash the like button. We got my shooters, they will clap. My shooter strap, they will clap if you act. I said they gonna clap if you act dumb. Let's get it. We want ours in lump sum. You get a couple dum-dums. You get, oh my God, let me stop. I'm really thinking of bars. 781 Boston. Death Row East. I told you, Death Row East. Listen. Death Row East. Believe in that. Death Row East. Believe in that. New media. Yeah. Let's get it, man. That woke y'all up a little bit. All right. My shooter said they got the banana clip waiting. All right. First of all, congratulations to Terrence Crawford on the victory. Congratulations to Jose Benavidez for being one of the few who's actually even willing to pursue Terrence Crawford and talk his shit, you know? I give him credit for that. But the shit talking, he came up short, obviously, because he lost the fight via knockout in the 12th and final round. How long is the flight? Man, see, the thing is, Omaha, they don't have like direct, I need that Mayweather air shit. They don't have direct flights. Or not often, you know. Maybe on some airlines, I don't know. I took Southwest. I flew back home. Bob Arum was on the and Christina Poncher was right behind me with her husband. Bob Arum and hella top ranked people on my flight back. Mayweather's a boring fighter. Like, Bob Arum was on my flight. But anyway, with the stop, it was like 5 hours and change, 5:25. Plus, they kept us on the run. Ask Bob Arum. If you don't believe me, he was on my flight. They kept us on the runway for an hour before we even took off, man. Kwame, you about to get this work. Don't you worry about it. Kwame! Hey, you about to get that headshot red dot. I promise you. I'm on some wilder shit today. Hey, support my man King Corleone. He's a battle rapper. Tickets. Link in the description. Support. Support. He got bars. And he a shooter. Listen. There's a lot going on. A lot of people talking. Anyway, so I got out the particulars. Congrats to Crawford on the victory. I'm not even going to start talking about the PBC versus Crawford shit yet. We got to take baby steps, y'all. Smash the like button, motherfuckers. We back. We gotta crawl before we could walk. The PBC, we're going to talk about that. But I got to we got to talk about what just transpired. And what I'm hearing versus what I seen live. Let's talk about it. Smash the like button. So, there's a lot of people, and I talked about this on my Twitter and then on my Instagram. Why is it in boxing that you guys, there's a lot of boxing fans that give more credit to losers of fights? You know, the person who lost the contest gets more praise than the person who showed the skill to be triumphant over that other person. This shit doesn't even make sense. I'm hearing, oh yeah, Jose Benavidez, he did good for one leg. Listen, no shade to Jose Benavidez, you know, seen him after the fight. You know, he tried. He gave Crawford, I guess you could say, a tough fight. You know, whereas other guys get smoked out. Like Felix Diaz had no work. You know, at least Jose Benavidez showed some different wrinkles and shades. I don't think it was as close as some people make it out to be, you know, because I'm not saying I'm right, but I feel like I know how to score boxing and what I'm looking at. But, you know, it's like this poor sportsmanship bullshit is horrible in boxing. You know, and like if we're gonna have these built-in excuses, then why even watch the fight? Because unless Jose Benavidez shocked Terrence Crawford, you already have a reason why he lost, and you're gonna pull that card. That's why we're not doing that. We're not doing that over here, you know, because unless Jose Benavidez wins and pulled the upset, then you already have a card and a go-to scapegoat that you are going to use. His leg. But this is the thing. Here's the kicker. His leg, he got shot a couple years ago, you know, and I'm sure it was a traumatic experience. You know, doctor said he couldn't walk for months, and, you know, he had a rehab, and I'm sure maybe it does pain him from time to time. But guess what? All of fight week, when he's pushing Crawford, when he says, I'm going to kick Crawford's ass in his hometown and leave his fans crying, when he's trash talking and getting people hyped and say, Bomac, you fat ass, eat some fried chicken, all of that, you knew he had been shot. He had been shot after all of that. I mean, excuse me, he had been shot before all of that. So what are we talking about? You know, like, it'd be one thing if he got shot in the middle of all of that. Like, let's say his leg got, like, he was in Omaha and some people were like, bop, bop, and he got grazed or something and the fight was to continue. That's something different. But don't bring up his leg from years ago when you knew that going into the fight. You knew he had been shot. No one can change that. That's now a part of his history and a part of his story. Every human that's listening to this has a story. You know, I've been through some shit. Crawford got shot in the head. You know, so, you know, he could use that. Crawford fans could use that. Be like, oh, yeah, he got shot in the head and he ain't been right. His reflexes were sharper before he got shot in the head. You know, we're not, that's why we're not doing this. We're not doing all these fucking excuses nonstop. All of y'all knew what the situation was with his leg. You knew he had 2 tune-up fights or whatever you want to call them. And he looked good and got stoppages in some of those fights. Right? Am I right? And when he's pushing on something, like, that's the other thing, is like, I like it. I love trash talk. You know, so him pushing on Crawford and Crawford swinging back. I entertain me, motherfucker. That's great. But come fight night, you know, all that talk is out the window. Is what you're gonna do. You know, same thing with Conor McGregor in Mayweather. I loved what Conor was doing. Hey, fuck the Mayweather. I don't know what you're thinking. I liked all that. You know, yep. Floyd can't read. He has a backpack. Fuck the Mayweathers and all. I like it. You know, right up my alley. I'm a fan of hip hop, battle raps, rap beefs. You know, all that type of. Me and my friends, when we get bored, we just roast each other. So I like that. I like banter. But when you don't live up to the expectations that you set forth in your banter, then that's something you got to live with, i.e. Conor McGregor, i.e. Jose Benavidez. You know, like, yeah, you know, even Bermane Stiverne versus Deontay Wilder, they both exchanged vows of killing each other in the rematch. But only one person came close to, you know, doing, like, making good. Wilder looked like he was trying to kill Stiverne. You know, Stiverne couldn't get off. You know, he got hurt too early. Shout out to Money Pal, MP4 Vids. I had a knee replacement done, and I move well. See, that's what I'm saying. We're not. This is someone who had a knee. You know, I mean, realistically, I have my knee tapped. You know, and it gives me issues. But you know, if I'm running a race, I'm not. It is what it is. You know. So we're not doing all these excuses. Point blank. Period. And once again, why is it that the guy who loses the contest in many a fight gets more praise for being tough or bold or, oh yeah, at least Benavidez took the fight with one leg? I mean, that's cool. Like, I would rather a fighter have character and heart than not have it, than be a quitter and a coward. But skills pay the bills. Why are we not praised? That's why I know it's something else to it. You know, I know it's something else. Maybe it's race. It's you have a personal bias or whatever. But I keep seeing this time and time again where people are like, you go to Instagram pages, you'll see the same thing. They'll be like, oh yeah, win, lose, or draw. I still respect Conor McGregor for stepping in with Mayweather. You know, oh, Benavidez bounced back. You know, it's funny how that works. You know, fuck what y'all talking about. A lot of it has to do with race. You know, that's the only thing that I see. You know, I see it like when let's say Broner talks hella shit and loses to Maidana. He was humbled. I don't see people posting, "Oh, cheer up, Broner. It'll be all right. Everything's gonna be all right." They're not doing all that, this kumbaya and all this extra shit. They're not. But when Conor loses, Jose Benavidez lose, Triple G loses, all this extra kumbaya shit. Nah, ain't no kumbayas. Name one Instagram page or YouTube channel that when Broner lost to Maidana, they was on some let's all hold hands, join hands, and celebrate Broner for being undefeated and going 4 divisions at age 24. See, Broner did shit y'all don't even give him credit for. Fuck y'all. Straight up. You know, and this is the type of mood I'm on. I don't even care. You know, don't watch me. Oh, ego cusses. I don't care. Fuck you. Don't watch my shit. Straight up. I'm sick of it. You know? Broner, he's a 4-division champ. I don't agree with everything the dude does. You know what I'm saying? I've even asked Broner, you know, straight up man to man, I've asked Broner stuff and he gave me a silly response or, you know, did something extra. But y'all don't even give credit where credit's due. See, me as an alpha male, as a true man, I can separate my feelings from anything else, you know? And y'all don't give Broner credit for a lot of stuff. Broner moved up 4 divisions, but either way, he trash talked a gang of shit. He was like, oh man, you know, AB, Argentina's boy, after Maidana, then he acting like he don't understand, like he don't speak English, but after he ain't gonna be speaking Spanish, I'm gonna make him speak. He was doing all that trash talking. If we have to get a Maidana, we have to get a Maidana. He's doing all that, and then he lost. I didn't see everyone join hands. I didn't see everyone saying like, kumbaya and like, oh yeah, but Broner, and the thing is, Broner actually, from being hurt early, he actually was super impressive that he didn't get knocked out and that he showed the heart he did to even hurt Maidana in the later portions of that fight. But people don't say nothing about that. See, some of y'all so idiotic, y'all just rejoice at the Maidana's one of my favorite fighters. I'm happy he went. I don't care about that. But at the end of the day, some of y'all are so like shallow, you didn't even realize that Broner hurt Maidana. That's why post-fight, Maidana after he fought Floyd and Broner, he was like, Broner's strong. Broner's, because he got hurt in that fight. You know, people just rejoice off Broner flying through the ropes and shit like that. You know, I'm sick of this shit in boxing. We see it. We know where the energy's at. You know, you guys can deny it. Well, the Black Channel. Why do black people like Terrence Crawford? Yeah, point blank period. These motherfuckers be salty as fuck in the comment section, making a million excuses. First, they talk the big shit. You know, the man fans, they talk the big shit about this X, Y, and Z is going to happen in the fight, right? When X, Y, and Z doesn't happen and then the polar opposite happens, then it's kumbaya. We're not doing no kumbaya. Listen, I respect Jose Benavidez and his brother David Benavidez. He tried. Great, you know, but I call the fight how I seen it. You know, to be honest, he did good only in spots. Crawford was clearly up in the fight to me. You know, I'm literally in like Top Rank. Shout out Top Rank. They had me super close. You know, I was dummy close to the ring. You know, and I feel like I have a good. This is the Benavidez' prop. This is what he was fighting in spurts. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't. You can't win. How you win in 3-minute rounds when you picking up? Don't get me wrong. He was landing some good counter shots, but they were too far and few in between. Crawford was walking him down and taking the risk to get it done. And another thing that shout out to Mr. King Palma, $3 super chat. Shmoney gang. It said, "What up, ego? Salute to you." Shout out to the fans, man. Appreciate you for the super chat. This is the other thing that Benavidez did that it kind of missed me. I was amazed when I seen him kept doing it. There's ways to get in your opponent's head. Floyd does this often, right? But Benavidez is tough. He was getting hit with some shit that I know probably didn't feel good. You know, Crawford was raking him to the body, and he was just like, you know, shrugging and doing all these gestures. But to me, it's like your opponent knows that might look cool on camera, but if the fighters are mic'd up or the person who's next to you, he knows because if you get raked to the body, the fighter in the ring is going to hear shit that the cameras wouldn't detect. You know, I talk to fighters all the time, and when they really like drive one into somebody's gut when they weren't looking, they hear, you know, wincing and noises and shit like that. So to me, that was, if you did it at first, okay, no one's tripping off of that. You know, okay, whatever. But he was doing that too much, and you're getting hit with effective shots that, you know, it's not like Terrence Crawford's Paulie Malignaggi level of punching power. So to me, that whole doing that missed me. I think focus more on like the adjustments that you need to make. Just, you know, on some tough man contest, that's not getting it done. You know, just like Terrence Crawford, bop, 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 you know, hit him, and then he just acting like, you know, that's not doing nothing. That's not really doing nothing. And I thought Crawford was capitalizing and stealing a lot of those moments. Them body shots was hurting too, to me, because Benavidez in the second half, he slowed tremendously, you know, and he was walking himself back to the ropes, but it wasn't even like he was really doing anything. Like he was just walking himself back to the rope. It's like he was trying to buy time, like trying to create. You're not going to win the fight like that, especially in the motherfucker's hometown, you know? And especially, it's not like it was a hometown robbery. Despite the hometown shit, Crawford was getting busier than you. You know what I'm saying? So it was just no way you were gonna win that fight like that, with all things considered. You know, and when they're in the center of the ring in the second half, I feel like Benavidez was creating lulls, because I think all that stuff was amounting, like the body shots, and he hadn't been that many rounds since he probably had come back, you know, and he probably realized that, you know, all the trash talk is real now, because you in the ring with that person. Crawford did have a good jab. I think he kind of abandoned it later in the fight. I gotta watch it again, but he started off with a really good jab, you know. But I mean, some people on Twitter, that's why I don't even like, I just do it for laughs now, you know, just even look at my Twitter feed, because a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't know how to score boxing. They're like, yeah, Crawford's kryptonite is being exposed and all this. What the fuck are y'all talking about, bro? Like, I feel like Russell Westbrook when I hear some people talk boxing. Remember Russell Westbrook was like changing in the locker room and they were asking him stupid ass questions and he was like, what? Hey, you niggas tripping. What? That's how I feel. I feel like Russell Westbrook. I'm like, what the fuck do people even be watching? Yeah, Crawford's definitely getting exposed. I have it 5 rounds, Benavidez. What? What are you talking about? I see, that's what I'm saying. Either your scorecard's already filled out or you don't know, you know what I'm saying? To me, Crawford was impressive. What? Like, hey, y'all niggas tripping. To me, Crawford was impressive. See, this is the thing. Crawford is getting to that. He's getting that Bruce Leroy glow. Anybody seen the movie The Last Dragon? You are the last dragon, and you possess the power of the glow. He getting that Bruce Leroy glow. And what I mean is, it's like people expect him to never be challenged. He's not a fucking robot. You know? It's like people holding Crawford to, like, y'all got me on weird shit. Y'all got me on some, motherfuckers be like, oh, Terrence Crawford's getting hit too much. What the fuck does Golovkin get then? What are you talking about? You know, people love the way Brandon Rios fights or whoever, Triple G, but then be like, oh, Crawford, he's just getting hit so much. But they be like in Mexican style. What are y'all talking? What? What am I even hearing in boxing anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, people, oh, look at Crawford's getting exposed. If this isn't getting exposed, knocking out a person in the 12th round in a fight you pretty well dominated, then what the fuck is Triple G be doing? And like, I need answers, y'all. Y'all gonna really turn this into something. I'm gonna have to just turn to Ego Valley. I need answers. Triple G fought Canelo, who just moved up to the division, wasn't taller than him, didn't have the reach advantage or nothing, or no, and he, you know, had tough ass fights with him, right? Every fight's not gonna be that. Now you could say, oh, Benavidez is not Canelo, whatever, cool, but Benavidez is a good fighter. He's an amateur background. He has championship level grit, and he's 6'2". You don't know shit about boxing. Someone said it was a messy fight. You don't know shit about boxing. What's the last fight you watched live? Show me a ticket stub. I see. You know, I'm gonna start pulling cards. What's the last fight you went to see live? You know, what's the last pay-per-view you ordered? Yeah, I got to start pulling y'all cards. I got to see how vested you are in the boxing. Motherfuckers talking about it was a sloppy. What was sloppy? Crawford was landing accurate punches. You know, Benavidez, when he did land, he was landing accurate punches. Motherfucker talking about sloppy. Anyway, bottom line is, most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. Bro, he's 6'2". Of course he's going to give problems. He's counterpunching at 6'2". So he's trying to... Okay, he's not 6'2" Paul Williams or Robert Easter, where he's coming straight to you. You know, to his credit, What, bro? You know what? I'm just gonna have my shooters start spraying y'all. Listen, I don't give 6'2", 5'10", 5'11", 5'14". The motherfucker's taller than Crawford. You know what I'm talking about. Stop playing games. Stop playing me right now. You know? Oh, he's actually 5'10" and a half. Oh, he's whatever. He's Golovkin's height as a fucking 147 pounder. Y'all getting his work today. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He looked pretty tall. I was right next to him. He looked pretty tall for that weight category. Anyway, he's doing that, and he's fighting in a way where, you know, he's trying to pick his spots. Ha ha, you always mad. Ha ha, you always watching. Listen, I don't care about that. As long as I get paid, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I'll be mad. I'm the angry rapper, mad rapper, whatever. Whatever. As long as the money spin, I'm not worried about it. You notice these motherfuckers, they ain't saying nothing about what I'm saying wrong or like talk about the fight. It's all, oh, you're mad, ego, or like, you know, piddly shit. Crawford is no 5'10". Who said he was 5'10"? Bottom line, you can look at pictures of the two, and Crawford is considerably shorter. And then on top of that, you know, Benavidez was, you know, boxing and looking to pick his shots. You know, so you have to figure out your distance, your range, and your timing. You're not going to just run in all stupid, and he's trying to catch you with shit. And he has decently fast hands. You know, Benavidez has some pretty cool speed, hand speed. So you're going to run in all reckless and then if you really be looking stupid, you know. So it's gonna take something. It's gonna take something to figure out, you know. You're gonna have to figure it out. And then like this is what I'm saying. Like people keep like talking about other fights that are different fight, bro. What? It's like it's like really mind blowing how people in boxing work or whatever. They're like, oh, look at. That's why. Listen, that's why I love having so many boxer friends, because I learn from them, and you know, they know what. Like I just talked to Andre Ward. He not saying what you guys are saying. And for the record, somebody corrected me. Benavidez is listed at 6 foot. Not 5'10" like you said. He has a 73-inch reach, which is an inch longer than Mayweather's arms. And he's listed at 6 foot tall, not 5'10". Mike Tyson is like 5'10". So once again, to add more to what I was saying, you're dealing with the 6-footer with an inch longer arms at welterweight than Mayweather, you know, who was confident at least going into it. You know, it's not gonna be like, it's like Crawford is being held to some like unrealistic standard. Like he just got to go out there and dominate every single person for every round and not, you know, get hit. Like that's okay. Put it this way: all these motherfuckers who are saying Crawford didn't look the same and all this stuff. Somebody step up right now. I'm about watch how I promise you. Watch how greasy I do him in the hot seat. So if you want to argue in the hot seat right now and say Crawford looks sketch versus Benavidez, step up in the hot seat. Let's see who steps up. Jalen Smith, you could get to work. All you got to do is say yes like Floetry. Watch me catch a body, something vicious. Jalen Smith, don't say nothing unless you're trying to get in the hot seat. Do you want to be in the hot seat? Because I ain't no bully, like, or I just, you know, try to force everyone in the hot seat. You my bro, though, fam. Don't body me. No, bro, I'm after the work. Listen, if you're of the notion that Crawford looked horrible versus Benavidez. Step up. Why are people scared to step up? Fight for what you believe in. If you think Crawford looked terrible or whatever, exposed and all that, step up. I got fresh work for you. Okay, he said fuck it. So you think Crawford got exposed by Benavidez? Did Crawford get exposed? Let's start there. And I'm not waiting all day for responses. You're not going to be wasting our time. Did Crawford get exposed there? Shout out to Kofi, $10 super chat. See, every time y'all hate, the money come in. Shout out to Kofi. He said, what's up, Ego? Glad you made it home safe and sound. Thanos, these casual fans that don't know nothing about boxing, Floyd Mayweather senior voice. They about to get this work. Shout out to you for the super chat. I promise you they will get that work. Where you at, Jalen? I'm going to turn you to Jaden Smith. You're not the Fresh Prince. I am. So do you think Crawford got exposed? So Crawford got exposed? Okay, now how did he get exposed? I can't wait for this. How did he get exposed? I think he played around. No. How did he get exposed? Tell me how he got exposed. Oh my gosh, watch me catch it. Hey, y'all want to see a dead body? How did he get exposed? See, this is their worst nightmare. It's just like a liar. The worst thing you can do with a liar is put a camera in front of their face. How did he get exposed? See how long it take? He said, really? Hey, bro, I'm not dealing. You got to answer these questions. Bro, you got to answer. You're going to just be disqualified. Because you holding up the stream. Like, my streams go a lot smoother when I don't have to stop to argue with y'all. So if you're not going to play the game right, then I just got to cut you. No, he said, really? That's what all I seen him say. I did look up. Okay, hold on. He said he responded before that. Not as powerful as Spence. Okay, strike one. Spence has nothing to do with that fight last night. We're talking about, see, emotion. We're talking about, did Crawford get exposed by Benavidez? You bring up Spence. Strike one. Spence don't have nothing to do with that fight. You know, he wasn't a promoter. He wasn't, you know, he's not related to either guy. He took the 12th round before he could really hurt him. Okay, so now it's about, boxing is now about if you can hurt somebody. So Joshua going the distance with Parker, he went the full distance. So he got exposed. You know, so that's the standard. So Kovalev got exposed because he couldn't stop Andre Ward. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Why would that be the standard? If you can't hurt somebody, then you're exposed? Really? Okay, bro, just block him. He's wasting everyone's time. Jalen Smith, QB, it's been real. He said, I'm talking in regards to him wanting smoke with Spence, period. Bro, you trying to switch. You're too emotional. You trying to switch up. Nobody, I said, was he exposed? You talking about Spence. Spence don't have, we weren't even talking about Spence. What, you know, you trying to back off the blocks. The question is, did he get exposed in the fight last night? You talking about a whole ass another fight. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and see, the people that keep saying this, Spence is Spence. Spence is my dude, but Spence is Spence. Styles make fights. Like, I can't believe that people out there will take something that's like a known cliche proverb and totally disregard it. Totally disregard it. You get what I'm saying? Totally disregard it. Where things like styles make fights. That's like one of the most common things that people say. You're dealing with the 6-footer who has an amateur pedigree, who was confident and was counterpunching with a 73-inch reach, a longer reach than Mayweather. Right? Styles make fights. So I see people like, oh, Crawford, he doesn't want it with Sean Porter now. What are you talking about? Andre Ward said, he said this to me yesterday, and I agree with him. He said people are soon to forget. People are like, oh, Crawford is power. He's not the same. Why did they take the 12th round? Just go listen to the interview I did with Ward. And he was like, nah, it's the same power. It's the same Crawford, but styles make fights. And I agree with it 100%. Okay, Jose Benavidez is 6 foot with a 73-inch reach, and he was fighting in a counterpuncher style, with decently fast hands. Sean Porter is 5'6", 5'6.5", and he brings the fight to you. So just off of the stylistic matchup, those are totally different fights. Just off of that. I haven't even really went in depth about it. You could say Sean Porter is better than Benavidez better. I don't care about none of that. I'm talking about just off of physicality, physical attributes, and the style in which they have historically fought. That's two different fights. The Ward interview was fire. Good job, bro. Shout out to you. But you know what I'm saying? Like, people compare like apples and like diapers. It's like we're not even talking about two fruits anymore. It's not like apples and like even like some type of kiwi or some shit. You guys talk about apples and diapers, oranges and crescent wrenches. It's just not the same. Sean Porter fights different than Jose Benavidez, and he has different stats, different experience, different this. He hasn't been shot in the leg. These are all different fights. They're different fights, and like the moment you respect it, the more you respect boxing. You're like, people, oh, Luis Ortiz, he did this, so Huey Fury would do this to Wilder. What? What does Luis Ortiz have to do with Huey Fury? You know what I'm saying? They don't even fight alike. It was a great fight, Ego. Thanks for always being equal and putting out great content. Shout out to you. And like, to me, I'm not impressed with like the mannerisms and like going through the motions. Like Crawford hitting you with some hard shit. I even heard it like live. Sounded hard, like some of the shots he was landing, And Benavidez was just like, doing that. What's the point of doing all of that if you get hit with an uppercut and it separates you from your senses? So for the last 11 rounds, you were doing that. You know what I'm saying? Acting like it didn't matter. But then you still got hurt by his power punch, Like, there were times where Benavidez put his hands out and, like, trying to bait him and stuff. But you did that for 11 rounds, and you still got caught in the end. So, to me, I'm not a fan of that game plan. I don't know why he was doing that, Like, to prove that's like some Ricardo Mayorga shit. Ricardo Mayorga I covered Sugar Shane Mosley, Ricardo Mayorga too at the forum. 50 Cent was there too. Something special, man. Hey, Bellator nigga, get the strap, right? Mayorga was doing the same shit, right? Mayorga was like, like on some Scarface shit, like, huh? Okay. And then Shane Mosley, bing, bing, hitting him. And then he was like, yeah, doing all that. Then guess what happened shortly after that? Shane Mosley knocked Mayorga the fuck out. That's what I'm saying. This ain't no fucking Rocky movie or some shit. That's why I don't want to see fighters do. Because that doesn't mean. So, okay, you did. It looks cool, looks cool for a little while. But then okay, so Benavidez did that for 11 rounds, counter punching and then making it look like Crawford wasn't affecting him. And then Crawford sneaks you one, a nasty uppie. Yeah. Oh shit. And then now all that's out the window because it doesn't matter because now he did land something that hurt you. So, I would rather see the fighter focus on the game plan, period. But all these people making it like Crawford was exposed, and I didn't see all that. I seen Benavidez being a good fighter, him having certain physical attributes, and I think he wanted it. Yeah, I think he wanted to beat Crawford. Right? But I mean, it is what it is. That see, and the thing I respect about these fighters is that instinct is fucking crazy. Watch the replay. Crawford hit him with the uppie, and he's then like that. Then Crawford throws this fast ass like hook at him. So if that hook would have landed, he would have been like out. Because that's like your head can't be going up. You know what I'm saying? Your brain's not meant for all that. Crawford, he barely missed this like he was really trying to take his head off with the hook, but it was just he's already in the process of like falling down, and he fell kind of crazy. Benavidez said he thought he was winning until he got caught. Nah, he wasn't, in my opinion. I don't even think he won that many rounds. Look, like I said, I'm not trying to shit on him, take anything away from him. He tried, he made it compelling and whatever you want to say, but he wasn't. I didn't see him winning. It was clear to see Crawford was up. The thing is, it was certain fights are fun. Like, okay, Mikey Garcia versus Sergey Lipinets. That's kind of a similar type of fight where Mikey was pretty well winning, but Lipinets was still competitive enough to the point where it was, it's just fun to watch. That's just a fight I could think of off the top of my head. I'm sure there might even be better examples, but it was like that. There were some good spots that Benavidez had, but I can't give you whole rounds for spots. MMA is taking over though. Block him. Block Moza Moose. Yeah. You and MMA can take over somewhere else. Shooters, block him. Don't come on my shit saying stupid shit. He said faggot. Well, you'll be blocked shortly, so I'm not worried about it. Fuck your mother. Yeah. Get as much as you can in. Bow. Oh. See? Shooters, we gotta improve the time. He was able to get like 2 additional insults out. We gotta get our time up, shooters. Clap that stupid shit. But anyway, I don't know. All this exposed and shit. I don't think that. Even Errol Spence not 6 foot tall. So it's a different fight. I've already said the same thing about Errol Spence and Crawford. I think they are each other's toughest fight in the welterweight division currently, and that hasn't changed. We got a super chat. Mike B, $5 super chat. Don't care what ESPN casuals and all these other clowns. They don't know shit about boxing, but is #1 pound for pound. See, this is the other thing. Shout out to you for the super chat. This is the other thing that it really is like mind blowing to me. All right. I'm going to ask you a serious question. What fight, y'all ready? Y'all ready? I got a question. All right. What fight was more competitive? Jorge Linares and Lomachenko or Crawford Benavidez? What fight do you think was more competitive up until the stoppage? What fight was more competitive? Lomachenko, easy money. Loma, Linares versus Loma. Linares. See, okay, so everyone that just voted that, I agree. You know, they traded whole ass knockdowns and shit. Um, Jonathan Duran says fuck ego. Shooters, practice your time on him. He said fuck ego for some strange reason. Damn, shooters are getting fast again. Shout out to J Dog. J Dog clap shit. Anyway, back to the question. I think Linares versus Lomachenko was more competitive, to be honest. I really do. I think it was more of a competitive fight. And people will say Lomachenko, oh, he's number one pound for pound. Right? And this is just my honest opinion. Off of watching Loma versus Linares, that fight, and the other immediate threat in his division, that gave me better impression. Like basically Lomachenko versus Mikey Garcia, that made me feel more that Mikey Garcia would win than Crawford would definitely lose to Errol Spence. You know, I don't know who would win that fight. I'm telling y'all straight up. But I don't feel like after watching the performance, I don't feel like, oh, now Crawford definitely loses. I didn't feel like that. You know, I don't know who would win Errol Spence and Crawford. I really don't. You know, I really don't know who would win that fight. But I think based on his Lomachenko versus Linares and Crawford versus Benavidez, I really feel like Lomachenko showed more vulnerability. Ego, when I get paid Wednesday, I got a $25 super chat with your name on it. Just unblock me. Who are you? I don't. What do you mean? Unblock you? Who are you? What's your name? And you don't have to pay me to get, you know what I'm saying, unblocked. I don't want people to pay me to get out of jail. Like, if you want to support the movement, you can pay me. You don't have to pay to get out of jail. Shit, this is not the cops in Mexico where taking payoffs and shit. Payola. Shout out to Andy Gonzalez, $2 super chat. Hey, Cool J, I got no chill. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I thought Lomachenko Linares was more competitive than this. Like, people made it sound like Benavidez. That's what I'm saying. I really feel like people just, they have too many emotions in it. You know? Like I said, Benavidez did good in spots, and his height created some issue early on, but he was losing, period. You know, and now Mikey beats Crawford on points. You show me that. I gotta see that. Once again, Mikey is fucking 5'5.5", or whatever he is. Benavidez is 6. That right there. Yeah, a lot of y'all don't know shit about boxing. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't draw certain conclusions from certain fight. If Mikey was 6 foot tall and had the hand speed of Benavidez, then maybe, you know what I'm saying. But Mikey is the shorter one, you know, with short arms. That's a totally different fight just off of that. And once again, the great thing is this: make the fight. Let's see it. Mikey's calling out Errol Spence. Switch gears on Errol Spence and call out Terrence Crawford. I would love to see it. They fought in it. Mikey lost to Terrence Crawford in the amateurs. So, let's see it. You know, they're both good fighters. Fuck it. Let's see it. But you guys, you're entertaining and boxing smart. Shout out to Arturo. Appreciate it. I'm just saying, like, people just draw these weird conclusions. That's like me saying, "Oh, if you could beat Miley Cyrus in a dance battle, you could beat Chris Brown." Like, what the fuck? Like, that doesn't even make any fucking sense. Okay, I'm saying that I could beat Miley Cyrus in a dance battle. Cause I don't think the bitch can dance. That doesn't mean I could beat fucking Chris Brown in a dance battle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's totally different. Like, these people be saying stupid shit. Oh, you see, you think you could beat Miley Cyrus, and now you could beat Chris Brown. And nah, that motherfucker Chris Brown be popping. You know, I didn't say I beat Chris Brown. I said Miley Cyrus. What are you talking about? Totally different fights. Styles make fights. Yeah, it's like one. It's like a jab. Like jab is like a fundamental. Styles make fights is just like one of the cliche ass first things you learn in boxing, and people act like they don't get it. But yeah, it just blows my mind. People give more credit to losers of fights. They get more credit. Let's see it. I'm not trying to talk about it. I don't care. Mikey's a good fighter. Crawford's a good fighter. So Mikey should call out Terrence Crawford instead of calling out Errol Spence. I'd rather see Terrence Crawford, Mikey Garcia than Mikey versus Errol Spence, to be honest, anyway. So great. Let's see it. Winston Barker, I don't have to admit shit. He says you have to admit Linares is at a higher level than Jose. Okay, then you have to admit that Jose Benavidez is a lot tougher than Linares when the going gets tough. See, you can't just have it one way. Okay, if you're trying to say Linares is at a higher skill set, then what about Linares when he gets frustrated in fights? Like when he's getting broken down? You know, Jose Benavidez was durable. He got hit with some good shots and you know, wasn't really discouraged. Linares gets broken up like Antonio DeMarco. So, you know, there's trade-offs for different things. Okay, let's say you believe Linares is of a higher caliber. Great. But does he have the same height advantage in terms of inches, the same number of inches of height over Lomachenko as Benavidez had over Crawford? Benavidez was like 6 inches taller than Crawford, you know, and he's durable as fuck versus Linares. He's been stopped before. So, you know, there's little things that trade off to make different fights compelling. Linares, when the going gets rough, he doesn't typically do great. And he has scar tissue, like my dude Mando said. Benavidez is just, his face wasn't breaking up. His face, I seen him post-fight, his face didn't even look crazy. Like, you know, as crazy as some guys would have looked. So, you know, there's always going to be different. No two matches are exactly alike. So, yeah, it's just crazy. A lot of talk. A lot of people saying Crawford was this and that. Like, you guys gotta look like how soon we forget in the sport of boxing. It's like unbelievable. It at times I feel like I'm in my own world with boxing with the select few of y'all, because like Pacquiao looks like shit versus Mayweather, lands 71 punches. They say he's done. Then he comes back and beats Bradley and has Bradley doing cartwheels and shit. And then they say it's vintage Pacquiao. You know? Then Pacquiao, let's say he looks like shit versus Jeff Horn. Oh, he's old and worn. Then he looks dominant. Malaysian Pacquiao looks dominant. You know, no drug testing Pacquiao in Malaysia. He looks crazy good versus Lucas Matisse, a threatening puncher. You know? And then now he's back. So it's like these motherfuckers just be flip-flopping every single day. Pacquiao losing to Floyd. He looked like shit and he needs to retire. Then he fights Bradley and demolishes him. And Bradley's rolling around doing cartwheels and shit. That motherfucker Bradley was like, get Pacquiao, do. Bradley rolled around it. His fucking feet were, he was tripping. Shout out to Brian New York, $5 super chat. Shout out from Brooklyn Ego. As always, good live stream. Crawford versus Spence. Who is the A side? I don't know. I don't even want to get in that politic because I don't anything to hold up the fight. I don't even know who's the A side, bro. They both got one belt. But people keep flip flopping. It's crazy. Pacquiao needs to retire because he's worn. And then when he has a good performance, they say he's vintage Pacquiao. And then you tell him to fight Crawford. Then they say, no, he's not vintage Pacquiao. Then he looks horrible versus Jeff Horn. They say he's done. Then he knocks out Matisse and makes Matisse take a knee like Colin Kaepernick. And then they say he's back. You know, same thing with Crawford. Crawford moves up his first fight at welterweight and it's smooth sailing. Right? Smooth sailing. He beats Jeff Horn, a guy that Pacquiao struggled with, right? And he beats him in a dominant fashion and stops him. But then it takes 12 rounds. They're like, oh, it took 12 rounds to stop a one-legged guy. Like, stop it. Stop it. And truth be told, Benavidez will give Pacquiao of this current Pacquiao issue. You know, undefeated, I don't know about now, but undefeated Benavidez, he would have get the motherfucker is 6 foot tall and is counterpunching. Pacquiao struggles with counterpunchers and is 5-0. And Benavidez has more power than like Bradley, who beat Pacquiao. I thought Pacquiao won those fights. Styles make fights, bro. That's really what it boils down to. Styles make fights. Pacquiao is 5'0". He hella small. You know, so him jumping in with the 6 feet Benavidez, that would give Pacquiao issue. Straight up. That's why the fight would never happen, probably. Because Benavidez doesn't bring enough of a reward for Pacquiao to take that. You know, and actually, to be honest, Benavidez, that I would have rather see. See, this is what I'm saying. Y'all don't know the matchmaking. I would have much rather see Benavidez versus Pacquiao than Pacquiao Chris Algieri. You know what I'm saying? Who would rather, honestly, who would rather see Chris Algieri versus, because at least Chris Algieri, if he's behind, he don't have the power to get what's the name's respect, Pacquiao's respect. Benavidez, he at least will have a respectable power where Pacquiao would have to think twice with that 2-2 shit. They used to spar. That's what I'm saying. I want to see it. Styles make fights. Now he would give Pacquiao an issue. Just off of length alone. Just his length. I mean, even like, see, look at Terrence Crawford's last 2 opponents. Adrian Broner, if he fought Jeff Horn and if he fought Jose Benavidez, would it be a competitive fight? Would Broner stop? Let's just look at it. Do you think Broner would stop both of them? Would Broner move up? Would he stop Jeff Horn and Jose Benavidez? Winston Barker says no. Okay. What about Danny Garcia? Would he have stopped Jeff Horn and Jose Benavidez? Depends on what AB showed up. Who has AB stopped at 47? What you talking about? Depends. He didn't stop Adrian Granados at 47. Maidana, Paulie Malignaggi. What are you talking about? Depends on what AB showed up. Y'all just be saying whatever. I know for a fact y'all don't think about your answer. I know for a fact. You know, it depends what AB. Historically, who has Broner stopped at 40, 45 or better? Sean Porter, he didn't stop. He knocked him down, though. He didn't stop Granados at 47. And Granados is an in-between 40 and 47 fighter, right? He didn't stop Paulie, Malignaggi. So what are you talking about? So, like, what are you talking about? It depends on which one would show up. What about Danny Garcia? What about Mikey Garcia? Do you think Mikey Garcia would have stopped Jeff Horn and Benavidez? I got to hear this. Would Mikey Garcia stop Jose Benavidez and Jeff Horn? Yeah, he would. Oh my God. Y'all really don't know shit about boxing. What the fuck? Okay. One of y'all got to hold on. Let me get to these motherfuckers really don't know shit about boxing. Y'all see this is what I'm trying to tell you. I love Mikey Garcia. I promise you. But this is where the emotion. We all know Mikey Garcia in a positive light, right? And a highly regarded fighter. So your emotion wants you to believe that. Who the fuck has Mikey stopped at 147? Who has he stopped at 47? What fights do y'all be watching? I said, would he have stopped them? Like, Jeff Horn couldn't even make 40, so you knew I was talking about 47. Mikey didn't stop Broner at 140. He didn't stop Sergey Lipinets at 140. He didn't stop Robert Easter at 135, which is cool. I'm not mad. I'm not saying you have to stop people to look good. But okay, if he didn't stop, he hurt guys. But if you didn't stop Broner at 40, you didn't stop Sergey Lipinets at 40, and you didn't stop Easter at 135, then why would I believe that Mikey Garcia would stop Jose Benavidez at 6 foot? Right? Why would I believe that he would stop Jeff Horn's big ass? Y'all just be saying whatever. It's very apparent. I'm not talking about hurt. I'm talking about stop them. Crawford stopped them. Jehovah, you don't know shit about boxing. Okay, so why didn't he stop Broner at 140 or Robert Easter at 35? What are y'all talking about? So Robert Easter is a tall fighter. Jose Benavidez is a bigger and taller fighter than Robert Easter. And his countering look, basically, I would say, even though he lost the fight with Crawford, Benavidez showed more than Robert Easter showed. Y'all don't. Oh, wow. He says it's an easier target. Broner fights flat-footed. So what do you mean easier target? Sergey Lipinets wasn't using a bunch of movement. Okay, James Woolery. Hey, this is unbelievable. Just read the comment. James Woolery says Easter isn't a puncher and he's weak. Okay, so so he's not a puncher and he's weak to you. So then why would Mikey Garcia stop somebody at 147? If he didn't stop Easter, a guy you just said that you believe is weak and not a puncher. That doesn't even make sense. Jovan, I'm about to put you in the hot seat, bro. One more dumb comment. I gotta get you. I gotta get you. Back to this one-legged shit. So, okay, why are you requesting a fight if you don't? Why are you saying the guy dodged you and I'm gonna fuck him up and beat him at his ass if we're gonna just keep relying on this one leg defense? Yeah, you in the hot seat. You know, fuck this. I gotta guess. I need to eat. So, Jehovan, what's the point if even seeing the fight if there's already a built-in excuse? if no matter what, unless Benavidez won, you could say his leg gave an issue. Why did we even watch the fight then? Because no matter what, unless it was the outcome that you wanted, then you can always fall back on that. Big time $10 super chat. Crawford outboxes Postal. He gets called boring. He goes for broke against Benavidez and knocks him out. They say he's exposed. Dude can't win. Yeah, and he hurt Postal too. Hollywood show off $5 super chat. Can Spence beat a right-handed Crawford? I would stay southpaw against Spence because he's a southpaw. Spence has been fighting right-handers. So I would stay left-hander. Hey, Block Jehovan. He just said, I just saw the issues he had moving around the ring. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get Montoya out of here. I'm not playing with these goofballs. Yeah, he's out of here. Bro, the question was, would Mikey stop these guys at 47? And not even, like, see, this is what I'm saying. This is where it's emotion. Not even can he beat them. That's not the question. I'm not saying he can't beat them, but would he stop them? And y'all was, like, confident. Yeah, he would. But why didn't he stop Sergey Lipinets? You know, surely Jeff Horn and Jose Benavidez at 47 pose more of a threat than Lipinets at 40, you know. Whatever. Listen. They need to make a new TV network for y'all boxing fans called the Excuse Network. That's all you do. If the guy you want to win doesn't win, Triple G, Kovalev, you know, Lomachenko when he lost to Salido, Benavidez, is always an excuse. Nothing more, nothing less. It's always an excuse. So y'all need to start watching boxing on the Excuse Network. Because that's all y'all do is make it, oh, his leg. Why? Okay, so why, listen, why did we even watch the Benavidez fight? Like, what was the point of, like, getting amped up at the trash talk? Why were people, people are sheep. Before, during fight week, when Jose Benavidez was like, yeah, eat some chicken, motherfucker, and yeah, I'm going to beat your ass in your own city, right? Right? Then all of a sudden people want it. Block Robert Rowland. I see what you trying to try me. I'm not in the mood right now. Block Robert Rowland. We put some money on his head. Just block him. Get the fuck out the stream. We run this. Yeah. Clap him. Hey, D, block him again. You unhit him. They already blocked him. He disrespect Benavidez first. Benavidez put his hands on Crawford first. You know, so what do we even watch the fight for? If it was gonna be an excuse no matter what was the point of me even watching the fight? See, that's how they tried to rig it, where it's like they either win or they don't win. You know what I mean? Or they win or they win, because it's a catch-22. If Benavidez won, you would have said Crawford, it got exposed and he was overrated. But then Benavidez gets knocked out and it was a clean knockout. He was clearly hurt, and then now you revert back to the leg shit. I mean, it's the story of boxing. Kovalev. He beats other guys. Then he gets in the ring with Ward, loses close. Then you're like, oh, bullshit, run it back. Ward runs it back, and then guess what? Ward beats him by stoppage. More excuses. Do you guys notice a pattern with these man fans? It is always an excuse. Especially, don't let the black dude win. Don't let him win. Because, the first thing, the black channel, why do black people... the black channel, why don't black people consider Jose's leg? It clearly gave out in the second round. Why don't... Please. It's literally, I don't think there's ever been a fight. Like, literally, let's go through recent fights. I don't think there's been any recent fight where a black guy won in a major high-profile fight with, the consensus wasn't some... Either the person was a runner or he stopped him. Okay, Mayweather Canelo, for example. Canelo had been calling out Floyd for years. Fact. Canelo was supposed to be on the Guerrero card with Mayweather. He pulled himself off because he said he wanted Mayweather to, before the fight, promise that he's next. And Floyd's like, you ain't the A-side. I'm not doing that. And then he's like, all right, then fuck it. You do your own numbers. I'm not going to be on your card. Even though Mayweather fought him next. Fast forward, Mayweather dog walks Canelo. No, he wasn't ready. Right? Mayweather versus Pacquiao. It's my shoulder. I went to the ocean and I need turtle and salt water for my shoulder. Was broken shoulder or whatever the fuck was wrong with Pacquiao. I hit Floyd. I tried to and my shoulder broke. Okay, cool. Broken shoulder. Crawford Benavidez. He had a pirate's leg. Crawford was bound to make him walk the plank. Like, okay, fuck. So Benavidez's leg is shot up. 50 Cent. Okay, cool. What else? Jeff Horn beats Crawford. Beats Pacquiao and then loses to Crawford. And they say, oh, it was just some mate from Australia and Jeff Horn was overrated. And beer, Australian for beer. Who was Jeff? Who was Horn? He was a little, he was too horny. Like, okay, so this is like Kovalev. Okay, he lost the first fight. Then Ward gives him an immediate get-back opportunity. Kovalev said, I'm going to kill this motherfucker. If he dies, he dies. All this shit made a million memes. Then y'all say Ward hit him in the dick. It was the nutcracker. It was Tony Weeks' flat top. You guys let me know. Name a high-profile fight where the black channel won, against the non-black fighter. And there was not a bunch of, oh, he was too green. He wasn't ready. Or he was boring. Or name the fight. I can't wait. Name a fight. Cy Gray, you sound stupid as fuck. Are there any black fighters you don't support? You in the hot seat. So, name somebody who's black that I don't support. Why the fuck you care who I support? What's that got to do with you? What does that got to do with you? What does that got to do with you? So name someone that's black that I support that shouldn't get support. Because obviously it seems to bother you. So you let me know. Name someone I'm supporting that doesn't deserve it. Cy Gray. You in the hot seat. See, this make them uncomfortable. You're like, fucking blacks, man. Why do you support these blacks? These blacks. Cy Gray, name a black fighter that I support that I shouldn't. I support all boxers. Color don't matter. And that's great. I do too. But he's the one that brought it up. So I'm asking him. Name these fucking blacks. Name a black that I support that doesn't deserve my support. Why doesn't Tank Davis deserve my support? I'm really lost. Hey, block Cy. I'm not waiting all day. Cy Gray. Yeah, you about to be seeing Gray. Block Cy Gray. SYGREY. This is what they do. Drive-bys. They never stay for the full work. You know. You'd be like, is there any blacks? Blacks you don't support? And then I ask you one question. Bro, stop talking about you got blocked. I don't know. I don't know why my shooters did it, but you're here now, so just be regular. You know, try to fit in. See, DeAndre, this is what I'm saying. Oh, you blacks. Knowing the motherfucker could have Mexican flags and Mexican headbands and, you know, fucking gold teeth with the Mexico flag and all types of shit and support a Mexican fighter all day, no issue, right? You could be from Argentina. Be like, oh yeah, fucking Maidana is the best. Cool, no issue. Argentine flag, all that. Right? But then if you support somebody who's black, they act like it's a crime. Oh, you support the black. Oh, why do you like that black? These motherfuckers is crazy. Like, name a, like, and the thing is, it's not just about being black. I support fighters, all types of fighters. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking mixed. What do I look like only liking one race when I'm biracial? You know what I'm saying? So that's stupid anyway. But beyond that, why does it make them feel so uncomfortable? You know what I'm saying? Why do they feel so uncomfortable when you support somebody who's black? You know, they make everything black sound negative. Fucking Black Friday and shit. Oh, fuck. We gotta get ready for Black Friday. There's gonna be a lot of customers and all these black ass deals. You know, fucking Black Plague. You know, you notice they do that? Everything black, like the black hole and shit. Like you just disappear into the abyss. Like everything black is supposed to be like, you know, evil and shit. The fuck? Oh shit! Like, what's wrong with you, dog? I got the Black Plague on a Black Friday. These motherfuckers make everything black sound like it's just like tarnished and fucked up and shit. Like, what happened to your iPhone? It went black. There's nothing on the screen. It's a black. Look at my phone. My screen went black. Black people are biased too, and I'm black. Yeah, these motherfuckers be saying they black. These motherfuckers. They be like, I hate everybody black. Fuck Charlo, fuck Danny Jacobs, fuck Deontay Wilder, fuck all the blacks. And I'm black, by the way. Like, okay, that's believable. Shout out to Dion Brown. Why is your last name Brown? Why isn't it Dion Black? Oh, man. I like making y'all feel uncomfortable. $5 super chat. Did you see the video where Jose Benavidez ran up on Caleb Plant in the gym? I see why he got clapped. Yeah, I seen it. I seen it. But right when they start scrapping, it was like, you've watched a video by Fight Hype. I'm like, what the fuck? Like in the middle of them scrapping, I'm like, why did it get cut off right there? Look at Raul Gutierrez. He said, "You're killing me, man." Oh, I'm Mexican, by the way, bro. That's how these dudes. Everything black, they try to put it like a super negative. Yeah, I'm about to rob this liquor store with the black hoodie on. Like, damn, why don't you wear a Takashi Rainbow or white or some shit? Why I gotta be a black hoodie? Like, I'm going to a funeral, let me dress in all black. You see how uncomfortable the conversation is? These motherfuckers be so mad. Like, the thing is too, I've never even supported or overly support. Like, I never told people to check for somebody that I didn't believe was nice, no matter what race they are, or, anything. I told people to check for Mikey Garcia, Terrence Crawford. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Right? But then they say, oh, you see what the dude said, and he never answered. He's like, is there any black guy you don't like? What are you talking about? I bet you like Marvel's Black Panther. Like, what? But anyway, like, I never, like, Crawford, Errol Spence, I told you they nice with it, right? I never told you James Kirkland was the most skilled guy. I may say he's fun to watch, but I never told you, hey, James Kirkland, that motherfucker's skills on Pluto. I've never said that. You get what I'm saying? But they get mad, like, because they know it's true. Like, that's why I asked him and he never answered. Name one black fighter that I've supported that doesn't deserve to be supported, or like where I've given, like, I'm not just giving you something because you black. That's not, I'm not just saying Crawford's nice because he's black. I don't give a fuck if he's green. He could be Shrek colored. The motherfucker got skill, whatever color he is. They could be Michael Blackson black. They could be Blurple. I don't give a fuck. They can scrap. They can scrap. I never said like, oh, Ashley Theophane and Ishe Smith, they the ones that take over the whole division. I never said no shit like that. No knock on them. I'm just telling you, I go off of what I see. Ricky Rick, update. I just need to. I gotta get the colors. I know y'all want some black merch, so we got that. We're gonna have the black color. What other colors y'all want? Latinos and blacks control the boxing game. This is what makes people, they see, and this is what I'm saying. You can't get mad at black and brown for liking certain fighters when there are a lot of people that are black and brown that are relevant and on top of their, on top of the game. That's what it is. And I can't help if it makes you insecure. Mexican brown, you just want a brown like hat or what? There is no Mexican style. Y'all gotta stop that. Triple G had Andre Ward said it perfectly. Check out my interview with him. He said you could have went Mexican style on the most important night of your life and you choose not to. Boom. Great point. how you like that? That's crazy. Like, how is your brand? How's your brand gonna be like Mexican style, and then every opportunity you had to go like to show what you're made of on the highest of levels, you never went Mexican style. You get what I'm saying? So you fought David Lemieux, you kind of jabbed and set things up. Why don't you go Mexican style with him? Danny Jacobs, Canelo. You know, it just that's not a good look. Like Errol Spence, he goes by, oh, man down, man down. But some of his best fights and performances and biggest names, he man down them. You know what I'm saying? Ego Army 510 to the 70 said, get the strap. See, I like when the Bay Area hold me down. I fuck with the Bay. That ain't never changing. Are you still supporting Canelo for moving up? Yeah. I mean, it's not the end of the world type of fight, but he just come off 2 tough fights. He's still stepping out of his comfort zone by moving up 8 pounds. When is Triple G gonna move up 8 pounds? Cause listen, whether you guys like it or see the brown channel, why don't the black channel? This see they get mad. They get mad at the black and brown channels. So you guys do realize Canelo has competed in the weight categories that Triple G's team have only suggested. Right? Triple G's team, from the onset of their American debut, they were talking about, oh yeah, we can dominate and beat anyone from 154 to 168. Come December, Canelo will have actually competed in those categories. Triple G's team only talked about it. Canelo has been at 54, 52 for Floyd, 55 Canelo weight. Then he fought at 160. Then he fought at 164.5 also with Chavez. And now he's moving up to 168. So he's flexing his weight over the course of time. Triple G is him and his team have only talked about going in those weight categories, but they never actually did it. Triple G's team said we could beat anyone from 154 to 68, but they've never competed outside of 160. Meanwhile, Canelo has been in all those divisions, or once come December, he will have been in all those divisions. Christopher Lee, $20 super chat. Thank you. See you. Ego, good seeing grind, bro. Ran up on you while you were grabbing your snacks. Keep grinding. Oh yeah. I seen you at the hotel. Shout out to Christopher Lee. Yeah, I remember you. I had to grab them snacks. Y'all don't know this should be like you have to get in when you eat when you can eat and shit. Would you prefer to see Canelo versus Fielding or Jacobs or Charlo? I mean, that's a dumb question. I mean, you know the answer to that. Who would I rather see? Of course, Jacobs or Charlo is the better fight. But Jacobs, that's not realistic though. Canelo just came off of 2 tough fights with Golovkin, had a cut in the second one. Then Jacobs is already fighting Derevyanchenko, right? And then I didn't even make a video about this, but I guess the cat's out the bag. Charlo is supposed to, I think he's going to be on a triple header in December. And he's gonna fight the guy that Daniel Jacobs beat, Mad Selesky. So it's not set in stone, but that's what it's looking like. And I think they're trying to do it in H-Town. So, you know, of course I'd rather see Canelo versus them, but it's not logical to see them fight when they already have fights lined up. He said, would you rather the Black Channel? That's what I'm saying, man. These dudes. Y'all got to be realistic. Hey, smash the like button. Hold on. The chat comments is jumping right now. Hold on. Hey, can we get to over 200? These weak ass likes. Y'all, we need to do a surge on these likes. The Black Channel, they always want more likes. I love my job. Yeah, smash the like button, yo. Yeah, boxing's in a good spot, though. I'm enjoying it. Jalen, what is your name on this YouTube shit? Like, you going berserk. What is it? What are we supposed to? What do you want from us? What do you want from us, Jalen? Unblock me, bro. I'll never do the hot. Bro, you going crazy over this hot seat. See, this is how y'all be doing. Y'all be like, yeah, put me in the hot seat. And then when I do, and then you be like coming back on the 18 accounts, be like, unblock me, please. Like, I'll be getting all types of, bro, I don't even see your page. Send me, you have to send me a link to the channel or something. I don't even know what, I'm not going to be looking through all this. I just typed it in. I just copied and pasted. Just put the link and I'll click it right now if you send me a link to it. So go to the channel about and then copy the link. Y'all going crazy. Oh, man. What color merch y'all want? I want to try to order it this week. I got to email them back. Hey, C4, chill. Let him live. Let him live. Berserker Barrage. Drop out. Drop out. Mexicans have black blood. Laugh. Man. Hey, y'all turned up. I'm glad I'm back home. Y'all tripping. Y'all really tripping in this chat today. How you begging though? Have some self-respect. Hey, I'm just trying to free him up so my mans could stop. Like, he's having a panic attack or some shit. Hey, we got to pop it in this. Hey, we got to pop it. Oh my, Jalen, send the link so I can free you out of the Shawshank Redemption or whatever the fuck you stressing. Hey, we got it popping in this. Black, army, green, navy, blue, and red. Damn, I am Macy's, Maya. She's like, Takashi rainbow. I need that black and red. Give me the camo. Give me the ones to match the grape Jordan. Like, god damn. Shit, I gotta buy the hats and shit. Y'all think I'm about to open an emporium and shit. Hey, stop, please. Y'all are making me laugh. Please stop. He said he sound like that caller. He was quiet in there. Y'all are fucking funny today. Hey, where is this Jalen dude, bro? I'm trying to free you. I'm trying to do like Harriet Tubman, free you in the Underground Railroad. Send me the link. Cause the shooters can't reverse it, you know? So you're gonna be blocked forever. Forever. Hey, you about to be blocked forever if you don't send me this link. He's on his Amistad. Give me free. Like, bro. Jalen. All right, I'm letting all y'all motherfuckers on parole. If I don't know your name. So if you did something too crazy, I'm not. All right, tell me send me the links. We letting people off on parole. You have to send a link because I'm not digging through a billion YouTube accounts trying to find fucking J.R. Ryder, whoever the fuck you are. Hey, Freeman, Jalen, he didn't even do nothing, bruh. Jalen didn't do nothing, bruh. You feel me? He got caught up in the system. Hey, Jalen, send me the link, dog. We letting y'all out on parole. Jalen finna be like Pac when he got out of jail. Out on bail, fresh out of jail, California dream. Soon as a step on the scene over here, who you screaming? Fiending for money and alcohol, new media, play with bro. Did he ever come back? Hey, Jalen got caught up in the system. Hey, free Jalen. He tried to pay for his freedom too. He said, man, I get paid on Wednesday. I'm going to give you a super chat and everything. Bro, where? All right, man, whatever. I can't wait all day for no free Jalen shit. Hey, it's too cracking in here. We sitting up here waiting. Hey, let's do a midstream roll call. We gotta get back right. Smash the like button. We doing a midstream roll call. Jalen messed up the whole little vibe we had. Hey, where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me where you at. Where you at? Where you from? Get a gun. Get the strap. And I'm back with the real rap. And my shooters will clap you. Hit you in the hat when you. Let's get it. Free Jalen. Free Jalen. He in the comment section wailing. Like a shout out to Vegas Strong, Austin, Texas, San Diego, MIA, Sonora, Mexico, New York. We got another New York. 954-504 Lancaster. Omaha 402. Omaha 402. Yup. Jersey. Harlem. I thought I told you. Richmond. Shout out to Mexico. Hashtag free Jalen. Oakland. A LBC to the VA, the SAC. That's the Sacktown, Mactown. Get it back down. 916 901 Memphis, Lancaster, Texas. 408 Toronto. Free Jalen. Myrtle Beach, Seattle, North Oakland. Where they smoking. We ain't joking. We straight loking, poking. Any bitch, any. Let me stop. Shout out to Mexico. Richmond, 804. Newhall, California. Hey, smash the like button. Shout out to Cleveland, the land. Free Jalen. Dallas, Texas. Hey, bro, send the link. Like Khabib said, send me the location. Linwood. Hey. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me where you at. Where you at? Where you from? Free Jalen, man. I'm a sick fuck. I like to hit him up. I like to hit him. I like to get buck. Hey. I said, I'm a sick fuck. I like to get it. I like to hit him up. I like to get buck. I like my shooter. Hey, where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me where you at. Where you at? Where you from? Linwood, Fremont, Mexico. Hey. He Yo, Jalen, you might as well be Akon cousin. I'm blocked. If I get blocked up, don't let me out. Hey, gang in the media. Ronald Finkley. I'm a sick fuck. I like to get. I feel like they changed the tempo a little bit. Oh my God, y'all funny as hell. Hey, free Jalen. Free Jalen. Hey. Shout out to that boy Bud. Who y'all wanna see Bud fight in this next fight? Who y'all wanna see Terrence Crawford in this next fight? Who y'all tryna see in this next fucking fight? Terrence Crawford might fight. Did this shit cut off? How did shit? I thought it was gonna. That fucked me up. Hey yo, who y'all tryna see Terrence Crawford in this next fight? Errol Spence Truth in this next fight. Who you trying to see in the next fight? Who you trying to see in the next fight? I don't give a fuck, wrong, all right. Who you trying to see up in the... Hey. That shit kind of cool. That shit paused, that fucked me up. But anyway. Yeah, I seen Tank put that. He said no shade and then threw shade. He said no shade, but Crawford not that nice to me or something. I disagree. I think Crawford's a good fighter. Hey, y'all going in today. Kell Brook. Bud versus Spence. Yeah, that's a good fight. But you know it's kind of messed up? Keith Thurman, what about him and Crawford? I mean, him and Spence. So he was the one, so he just because he don't seem like he won it, we just throw him out the mix. I don't think he washes anyone at 47. He might be able to beat him, but you making it sound like it's easy. I think he's still going to have to put it together. I mean, because look at it. The best name on Errol Spence's resume is Kell Brook. And the fight was competitive for some odd rounds until Spence got into his rhythm. Am I right? Am I wrong? So, you know, I don't think that Crawford fight would be super one-sided. It's gonna be like you have to feel people out and shit. It's a good fight, people. I don't know who would win that one. Anyway, I might do a vampire stream. I'm about to get out of here because I just got home not too long ago. But yeah, it feels good to be back, man. More shit coming. We got a lot of stuff coming. Colors for the merch. Let me know in the comment section. Actually, inbox me. Like if you guys can hit me up on Instagram, because I'll be able to save it. It's kind of hard, like trying to find the timestamps. But yeah, if you guys have ideas, like designs, just different stuff like that, man. We about to do this thing full throttle. Feels good to be back. But yeah, stay tuned to the channel. We're gonna keep plugging away. I had a great time in Omaha. I should have got there a little bit sooner, but you know, you live and you learn. Look at Maya. She wanted me to turn into Macy's again. I'm gonna have an Ego credit card. Blue green. Shout out to the Bay Area, Maya. Yeah, hit me up on there, Jalen. Hey, everybody put free Jalen. He was a good sport. That was a good looking Omaha. Man, I wanted to be out there longer, but it is what it is. Christian, I don't know. He never hit me up. He's on a different time zone, though, so I don't know. Hey, yo, Wildin'. I might do a vampire stream. Holla at me. We working.